Hey guys, Sean from Livingseeds, your seed guru. Today we're talking about the Livingseeds Survival Seed Banks. So this is something that a lot of people don't understand, and people get caught up in the hype of having a seed bank and not understanding the importance of the seed that's in the seed bank. And this is a critical aspect of your prep if you are prepping for any type of future scenario. And what we've seen, and we've had a look at a number of seed banks both locally and internationally, and a lot of the companies that are selling seed banks are not seed companies, so they don't understand the seed. The beautiful thing is Livingseeds is a seed company, and we understand what people that are prepping require in a seed bank. So let's just give you a quick understanding of what seed does. So seed is a store of future bounty, and certain seed varieties have a lifespan, and that lifespan can be 3, 4, 10, 15, 20 years, etc. And if you don't understand what that seed lifespan is, you might be buying a seed bank that has all of the seed in a single seed bank, and you think, I've got my seed bank, if something happens, I can plant seed. And that is probably one of the biggest pitfalls of a seed bank. So what Livingseeds has done is we have taken a seed bank and we've broken it up into 3 separate seed banks based on the seed's lifespan. So we have a 4-year, a 6-year, and a 10-year seed bank. The seed in the 10-year seed bank will probably last 15 years, but let's work on 10 years because we want to be safe. The idea behind the seed bank is that you would need to buy all 3 of the seed banks to have one complete seed bank. The nice thing is that at year 4, let's just go this way, at year 4, you only need to replace this portion of your entire seed bank. You don't have to replace the whole seed bank. And because you don't know the lifespan of all of the seeds, we've taken the work out for you. So you know that you need to replace the 4-year seed bank at year 4. We've got a date written on here, so it's the date that it's packed, the year that it's packed, so you can work out exactly when you need to replace your seed bank. And the nice thing is you're saving money by not throwing away seed that is vitally important to your success. The next thing in our seed bank is, if you're a prepper, you understand that 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And if you have one seed bank and you lose your one seed bank, you've basically lost everything. So what we've done is we've taken each one of these seed banks and divided them into 2 unique, or not two identical, not 2 unique, 2 identical seed banks. They vacuum packed in mylar. You can see they vacuum packed in mylar. There's a date on here that tells you when it was packed and what seed bank it is. And inside here, there's a whole lot of information. So we have a whole lot of pamphlets inside your seed bank, but there's additional information inside here on how to plant the seed, how to save the seed, etc. So the cool thing is, you can take one seed bank, 2 families can buy one seed bank, and 2 families can split the seed bank. You can buy one seed bank and you can split the seed bank to your bug out location and to your primary residence. You can take one seed bank, you have one seed bank, and you can use one as barter and one as storage, or you can use one to actually plant with and one as storage. The options in having a seed bank like this there's a multitude of options. Okay, and it's a case of the question is, why would I want a seed bank in my bug out location and a seed bank in my primary residence? Well, are you sure you're going to get to your bug out location? Or will a portion of your team be left at the primary residence and a portion at the bug out? You actually don't know what's going to happen in this scenario. So the idea is you can split your assets across locations. You can also take one of these, put them into a sealed container and buried in the ground. So you have one buried in the ground, you have one that you have easy access to. Just think about the options. There are plenty options. So the Livingseeds seed banks have been designed for preppers in mind. We understand what preppers require, what they need in a seed bank, And we've taken that knowledge and put it into an easy seed bank for you guys to purchase. So let me run through the seed bank quickly. So if I look on the front over here, dry beans, we've got 2 packets each of 4 varieties. So there are, in here, we have 2 packets each of 4 varieties. So inside here, there are 4 packets of beans, 4 packets of dry beans. And the reason why we've got 4 packets of dry beans is that we'll have 2 pole beans and 2 bush bean varieties inside here, and 2 pole beans and 2 bush bean varieties, and they'll be identical as well. The idea is to give you a broad genetic base in your seed bank, because you might be in an area where one dry bean works exceptionally well, but another dry bean doesn't work that well. And you can focus on, after your first year of planting, you can focus on working with the variety that works exceptionally well in your area. I think there's one last thing that I need to cover. I mean, there's a whole lot of information on the website. You can go and read the information on the website. But the important thing is to understand that this is made by a seed company. It's made by a company that understands seeds and what the seed needs and what you would need in seeds in a future scenario. Let's call it that. If you are not a current vegetable gardener and you are buying one of these seed banks to see you through some kind of scenario, and you don't know how to plant seed, a disaster scenario is not the time to be learning how to grow food. You need to be a food gardener now, in case something happens in the future. Do not rely on one of these to save your life. It's not going to happen. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel over here. And on this side, we have a whole host of videos for you to learn all sorts of exciting things.